Alrighty, here is the week before Thanksgiving. Kind of a fluff week. I didn't have a whole lot of pictures for this week, so I've got several cards in here. But you know, a fluff week is kind of nice every now and again. So I took one of these cards from one of the Project Life kits. It must be Blush, because I think that's the only Project Life full set that I have. So I got this. I used it as my week in review, and I actually need to put the dates on here. This is from the We Are Memory Keepers Chalkboard edition. So it's kind of an add-on set for Project Life. I actually need to put something about her playing King of the Mountain, because this is my chair, and Pumpkin likes to lay in my chair for some reason. I think it's a domination thing. This is from Project Life, and I'm gonna say it's a blush. This is a picture of Gracie sitting in her chair. She's my little office assistant. I think I need to journal about that too. This, I actually got a decent picture of the moon. Normally they don't turn out at all, so I thought that I would keep that. Okay, so then I have this cut out, and I don't think that I shared what I used. This week I used Dear Lizzie chipboard pieces and Dear Lizzie accent and phrase stickers that go with the Pink Paisley Hey Kid line. And this is the 6x6 paper pad. Some cute papers in here. Grace is gonna join in on the fun. So this is the set that I used for this week. And then I also used some of the Becky Higgins 3x4 cards, which I've already gone through. This is Todd and I at Aspen Creek, and this is the 6x6 paper, and this is one of the chipboard pieces. This is also a background paper from the 6x6 and a star. I can't remember exact. It wasn't from that paper pack. It's a star that I had, but the little pieces came from the Dear Lizzie line. This is another background paper from the 6x6, and then this came from the chipboard. This flower came from a different set of ephemera. I have these two pictures here, which are just landscape pictures from walking. The moon was full. It amazes me that when you take a picture, it looks bigger when in real life. The moon looked bigger to me in real life than it looked in the picture. In the picture, for some reason, it always ends up looking further away. This is one of the chipboard pieces, and this is on Becky Higgins 3x4 card. Again, this is the background paper with the 6x6. I've got to attach my sequins, and these are from the chipboard set. And background paper from the 6x6, and then these are the little stickers that came in the Dear Lizzie accents and phrases. And this is a tag from one of my Snap collection labels. So let me put these together, do a little more journaling, and I think I have some enamel dots that might go with this. I'll be right back. Okay, this is the final layout. I ended up cutting something different out of this paper pack, the Hey Kid paper pack, because the piece that I had in there, which was this one, I ended up using pink stitching because there was a lot of pink, and there was pink with the black, but this didn't really have any pink in it, so I decided to go with a different piece of paper from that same collection. And then I also pulled out my Mind's Eye Kate & Company enamel dots to finish some stuff up. I put my date up here. I used the Studio Calico date stamp. My arrow is always backwards. I think my arrow should be pointing that way, but nonetheless, I added some enamel dots. I added a little journaling tag, and that is from a little set here, and of course I have cut off Pink Paisley. So this is a little set that Pink Paisley had, and I like to use those for journaling. Did some stitching. I added my sequin and did some stitching. Then another little journaling tag, some enamel dots, and some stitching. I just left that alone. Added some stitching to this picture. I have the Derby Dinner Playhouse brochure that we got from the Derby Dinner Playhouse, which is where some of these pictures are from. So I just put those in an 8.5 by 11 page protector, and that'll go in the middle. And then I just here added some stitching and some enamel dots. I added some stitching. I thought she had enough going on there that she didn't need any enamel dots. I added a little stitching to the camera, left those alone, and then added some stitching here and some enamel dots and some stitching here. And I am done with this week. So I am all caught up now, pretty excited. However, I haven't started my Christmas cards, so that's the next task at hand. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you found something that will inspire you or give you ideas on what to do for your project life. You do not want a box full of photos with no names. Have a great day, be inspired, and I'll see you next time. Bye.